Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. But these two brothers, Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, so it says Dui Bhai, those two brothers, dissipate the darkness of the inner core of the heart, and thus they help one meet the two kinds of Bhagavats. Dui Bhagavat Sange. There is a meeting of those two Bhagavats. Those two Bhagavats, persons or things in relationship with the personality of Godhead. So Dui Bhagavat is explained in the next verse. Let's chant the next verse. Ek Bhagavat Bada, Bhagavat Shastra, और भागवत भक्त भक्ति रस पात्र एक yes please go ahead Mataji.
एक भागवतम बड़ भागवत शास्त्र आर भागवत भक्त भक्ति रस पात्र.
Wonderful. Synonyms. Ek one Bhagavat in relation to the Supreme Lord, bada great. Ek Bhagavat pada Bhagavat Shastra. So that one great Bhagavat is which? The two Bhagavats. One of those bada Bhagavat is what? Bhagavat Shastra. So that's Srimad Bhagavatam. Or Bhagavat, the second Bhagavat, or means the second, the next one, is who? Bhakti Rasa Patra. The pure devotee who is absorbed, who is the recipient of what? Of the mellow of devotion. Bhakti Rasa Patra. Translation. One of the Bhagavat is the great scripture, Srimad Bhagavatam, and the other is the pure devotee absorbed in the mellow, loving devotion. I'll read maybe one or two more. Dui Bhagavat Dwara Diye Bhakti Ras Tanara Hirde Tanara Prema Hai Vash. Through the actions of these two Bhagavats, the Lord instills the mellows of transcendental loving service into the heart of living being. Through the actions of these two Bhagavats, Dui Bhagavat Dwara Diya Bhakti Ras Tanara Hirde Tanara Prema Hai Vasha. And thus the Lord in the heart of his devotees come under the control of devotees' love. Ek adbhuta samkale donahara prakash or adbhut chitta guhara tamha kare nash. The first wonder is that both brothers appear simultaneously, and the other is that they illuminate the innermost depths of the heart. I think we will stop here. Okay, one or two is good. E Chandra Suredui Parama Sadeya Jagatera Bhage Gaura Karile Udaya. E Chandra Surya Dui. So these two brothers are like sun and the moon. Chandra, moon, Surya, sun. Param Sadeya. Very kind. So this will be the theme of our discussion today. Param Sadhya, very kind. These two brothers are like sun and moon. Sun is very kind because sun is giving heat, sun is giving light, and sun is giving life. To all the living entities in this universe. Therefore, sun is very kind. Surya is also kind, moon, Chandrama, Chandra is also very kind because he's giving juices to all the plants for us, the living entities, to relish those juices. Because of the juices, plants become sweet and they become potent to give us energy. So they are very kind. Jakatera Bhagya Gaude Karile Ude. Where they came in the Gaudiya Desh. They have appeared on the horizon of Bengal. Jakatera. So let's just stick to this word Paramasadya. They're very kind. So I will give few examples and then we'll have maybe 20 minutes discussion of how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu are very kind. What is this kindness? When we were children, we were told kindness means help the needy, the poor, kind to your fellow friend. If somebody's struggling with the homework, somebody's struggling with sports, somebody's struggling um, um, somebody got hurt, your friend gets hurt while playing sports, you help. Be kind, be nice. That's what we understood the word kind mean. Um, but here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they're very kind lords. Um, so I'll give some examples. In the coming chapters, especially in Madhya Lila, we will hear Madhya Lila becomes very interesting. Adi Lila is bit, it's glorifying the spiritual masters, glorifying Panchatattva. There are 20 semi-chapters and only like 4 chapters are really given to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's childhood pastimes. Out of 20 semi-chapters, good 80% are given. The discussion, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami focused on glorifying his own spiritual master, glorifying Panchatattva, glorifying the devotees of the Lord. So he starts with first 2 verses and then he expands those 2 verses into the whole chapter 1 of Adi Lila. We're getting towards the end of this chapter. But so far, you did not hear any pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Generally, we say Adi Lila means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's childhood pastimes. But you're not going to hear those for many, 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 many more chapters. And I'm assuming you know the reason. We will not go in that direction at this point. Um, but in Madhya Lila, you will see a lot of discussion. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu starts traveling to South India and North India and amazing, beautiful discussions. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes to Jagannath Puri, he takes sannyas, and then he travels, he meets Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he travels to South India, meet Venkat Bhatta, Gopal Bhatta, father, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, visits so many temples in South India, and then he travels to Vrindavan from Jagannath Puri and he meets Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami. On the way back, he meets Prakashananda Saraswati. These days, our minds are absorbed in Kumbh Mela. So our minds are somewhere in Kashi, in Prayag, in Ayodhya, that area. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did go to Kashi and Prayag, and he instructed Srila Rupa Goswami in Prayag at the Dashmed Ghat for 10 days. And he instructed Srila Sanatan Goswami at in Varanasi. We call Kashi also. Varanasi, Kashi, same thing. And then he instructed Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya in Jagannath Puri. He had discussion with Ramananda Roy and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Had discussion with Prakashananda Saraswati at Varanasi. But in the very beginning, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Nimai Pandit, he has discussion with this Keshav Kashmiri, Digvijay Keshav Kashmiri. So let's start with Keshav Kashmiri and then we'll discuss a few more. And let's see how this mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this Param Sadhya, how he's kind, supremely kind, these two brothers. Nityananda Prabhu, we know his kindness, how he saved Jagai and Madhai, how he directed Srila Raghunath Das Goswami to go to Vrindavan, how he directed Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur to go to Vrindavan, to write Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's biography. He actually guided Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami to go to Vrindavan and also write. So that's Nityananda Prabhu's kindness, both brothers. But here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu meeting Keshav Kashmiri, in Navadvip, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a young teacher of grammar in Navadvip, his name was Nimai Pandit. And this Keshav Kashmiri comes from Kashmir, and he has conquered every scholar in India at that time. And then somebody told him that Nadia, this Navadvip, also has scholars, so why don't you go there? And Keshav Kashmiri comes, and there is a wonderful discussion. I will not go into the storyline, but Keshav Kashmiri writes this beautiful poetry, 100 verses on Mother Ganges, right on the spot. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finds some, and then Keshav Kashmiri asks Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to comment. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu find 1, 2, 3 verses and find some areas of improvement, we can say. I don't want to say fault, but and then he expresses to the Keshav Kashmiri there is something not right. It doesn't sound right in your poetry, and Keshav Kashmiri feels defeated. Now there, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had a classroom, and this discussion is going on when he had his own Pathshala going on, and all his disciples, the students were there. So all these students started laughing that our teacher, Nimai Pandit, has defeated the Digvijay Pandit, Keshav Kashmiri. By hearing name of Keshav Kashmiri, all the scholars of that time, they would hide. But here Digvijay Pandit is defeated by our teacher, so students starts laughing. And here is a verse I will share with you that shows Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Param Sadhya, how he's kind. I think I have the verse here. So this is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells his students when they start laughing at the defeat of Keshav Kashmiri. No, this is not the verse. This is the verse, yes. Keshav Kashmiri. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells his students, he says, Tabe Shishya Ganat Sab Hasite Lagila. Tabe Shishya Gan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the Shishya, all the disciples, all the students, Sabe, all of them, Hasite, they all started laughing. Sabha, all of them. And what Prabhu says, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells them, Nishedhi Prabhu Kavire Kahila. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells all of them, please do not laugh. It is not an etiquette to laugh at somebody's defeat. He is, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes further. I think we can see maybe another verse also. Let's see, look at the next verse. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, this is what he said, Tumi bada pandit Mahakavi Shiromani, Shiromani, Janara Mukhe Bahira Aichak Kavevani. You are the most learned scholar. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu telling Keshav Kashmiri, Digvijay, and topmost of all great souls. For otherwise, how could such fine poetry come from your mouth? And if you, I will not go into the detail, if you read more verses in this line, next few verses, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will say, I am a very simple grammar student. Who am I to find any fault in you? You have very special blessings of Shri Saraswati, Mother Shri Saraswati. Because of her blessings, you could write 100 verses glorifying Mother Ganga right on the spot, spontaneously. So this particular kindness, what I'm sharing with you here is, we're discussing this, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Param Sadhya, how is the most munificent, most kind, most kind. He will not allow anybody to disrespect anybody. Even other people might feel that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we talk about it, and our Shastras talk about it, our Acharyas talk about it, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu defeated Keshav Kashmiri. Therefore, our Mahaprabhu, Nimai Pandit, is the greatest. But that's not what Mahaprabhu feels, that he's the greatest. He is the most kind. He will not let anybody disrespect Keshav Kashmiri. That's one example. I will give you another example. This is about second example. I think I have here. Yeah. Yes. So this is when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes to Varanasi, and he meets Prakashananda Saraswati. Again, there is a wonderful story behind, but I will not go into it. Prakashananda Saraswati had 60,000 disciples. Prakashananda Saraswati Maharaj belongs to the Shankara tradition, Shankaracharya ji. And if you're watching some videos of Kumbh Melas, you will see many, many. I was amazed to see that out of 13 akhadas, 7 akhadas belong to Shivites, and they're all Shankaracharya's lineage in one way or another. Only 3 belong to the Vaishnavas, and 3 are from Sikh community, Udasin akhadas. 7 akhadas. And you'll see, right now, you'll see, I don't know how many sadhus in Kumbh Mela, thousands and thousands and I think probably lakhs. And most of them belong to Chiripad Shankaracharya's lineage. I know I was watching one video of this one devotee in that lineage. He's from IIT Bombay, and he has given up his household life. He's from Haryana state, and his videos are they're going viral, I think, somehow. And so some of these media people, they're going and asking him about your understanding about God and something. So in his simple way, he said, the media people said, so mm, um, you have given up all his life, family life, and your professional life, and now you have surrendered to God. So mm, I was amazed by him saying, he said, no, I'm not necessarily surrendering to God. I am God. So this is what he's declaring to the media, to the world, to the universe. Um, so some of these devotees have that kind of understanding, and Prakashananda Saraswati Maharaj belonged to some of those akhadas, 60,000 sannyasi disciples with him. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes and meet him, Prakashananda Saraswati Maharaj gives him message through other sannyasis that yes, I see some sannyasis walking into our assembly, and he looks very young. Um, Therefore, we should teach him Vedanta so that he's not distracted by the material nature. We should teach him the Vedanta philosophy. This is Prakashananda Saraswati. This is what's going on in his mind. This is what he's talking to his secretaries, that you can share this with this new sannyasi, young sannyasi who's walking into the assembly. Now I'm again going back to this word Param Sadhya, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so kind. What he's saying to Prakashananda Saraswati. This is something very beautiful. You all know what he said, but I wanted to bring that verse. Prabhu kahe, this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling Prakashananda Saraswati, Shuno, Shuno Shiripad, Ihara Karana, Guru More Murkha Dekhi, Karila Shasana. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling Prakashananda Saraswati, he's not debating with Prakashananda Saraswati yet. He's saying, my Guru has declared me, he has chastised me, Shashana, he has disciplined me, saying that you are fool, number one. Guru More Murkha Dekhi, Karila Shasana. Shasana means, Srila Prabhupada translates here is chastisement. And he used the word Shiripad to Prakashananda Saraswati. Very honorable word, uh, giving full respect. So that's what kind means. In my heart, I was thinking, he's saying, my dear sir, Shuno, kindly hear the reason that why I'm not so much interested in Vedanta. My spiritual master considered me a fool, and therefore he chastised me. Let's see if we can see another verse. Murkha Tumi, this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu telling Prakashananda Saraswati that my Guru said what? Murkha Tumi, Tomara Nahika Vedanta Adhikar. You have no Adhikar, you have no qualification for Vedanta. Nahika, you have nothing, you have no Adhikar. Krishna Mantra Japasad, Ei Mantra Sar. And therefore, you must always chant the holy name. Krishna mantra, japa sada, ei mantra sar. This is the essence of all the mantras of Vedic hymns. So his Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's disposition in front of this, the greatest Vedantist of that time in Varanasi, Srila Prabhupada writes, or at least he speaks somewhere, that Kashi, Varanasi is Brindavan of Mayavadis, Vedantist. They all have their akhadas in Kashi. And Prakashananda Saraswati Akhada was the biggest, 60,000 sannyasi disciples. And in front of them, in front of all this big assembly, Mahaprabhu is not debating. Mahaprabhu is saying, my Guru Maharaj told that you are murkha tumi, tomara nahika Vedanta adhikar. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's param sadhya. He is the kindness. This is a second example, and we will take one, maybe more example, then we will stop. Let's see what else we have. Yes, this is when he meets Sanatan Goswami. Sanatan Goswami comes to Varanasi, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asks Chandrasekhar Acharya where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is staying in the house of Chandrasekhar Acharya. He tells Chandrasekhar Acharya, somebody is outside, some Vaishnava is outside, please go and bring him in. So Chandrasekhar Acharya goes outside and he sees Sanatana Goswami, but he's in very tattered clothes and he doesn't look like a Vaishnava. And then Chandrasekhar Acharya comes back and tells Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that there is no Vaishnava outside. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, 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 whoever is outside, bring him in. So then Chandrasekhar Acharya brings Sanatana Goswami inside. He's in tattered clothes. He um, um, his hair are not combed. He had long hair, his beard. He was traveling for a long time through the forest, and now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sees him. He embraces Sanatana Goswami, and Sanatana Goswami tells Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He says, so this is what verse is here. Shiri haste karana tanara angas marjan teno kahe more prabhu na kara saparshan. When Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began cleansing Sanatana Goswami's some margin, Shri haste, with his own hand, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu washes, cleanses the body of Sanatana Goswami. And Sanatana Goswami feels embarrassed, and he says, "Teno kahe," Sanatana Goswami kahe, "More Prabhu, hey my Prabhu, na karo sparshan. Please don't touch me. Please do not touch me. I'm the most fallen. I'm Shudra, less than Shudra. I'm Chandala, because I have worked for the Nawab Hussain Shah kingdom with the Muslims. So I'm Chandala. I have no Varna ashram system. I never followed it. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is embracing, he's cleansing. Now, next verse you see here his kindness. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Prabhu kahe, Thomas Parshi, Atam Pavitrite. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, by touching you, I'm getting purified. Atma Pavitrite. Bhakti Bale Paratumi Brahmananda Shuddhite. The Lord replied, I'm touching you just to purify myself. Because by the force of your devotional service, Bhakti Bale, the force of your bhakti, you can purify the whole universe. Tumi Brahmand Shuddhite. You can purify the whole. Now this is disciple of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is Guru talking to disciple. The reason I'm sharing some of these verses, what touches my heart, when I say how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in that Surya form, how is Param Sadhya, how is the most kind, because he's literally talking to his disciple. Gurus generally don't take that position in front of the disciple. The disciple, by touching you, I'm getting purified, because by your bhakti shakti, you can actually deliver the whole world. Bhakti bale par tumi brahmand shodhite. This is not what Guru tells the disciples. Guru generally chastises disciples and shows his superior position so that disciples can take a humble position to take instructions from his Gurudev. That's 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 the mood in between Guru and disciple. Guru is grave. Guru is, we hear, Guru acts like a thunderbolt. Guru is heavy. This is what we hear. But what you see here is Parama Sadhya. It's the most kind. Most kind. Um, um, some of these examples are there. Prakashanandas. And then maybe the last example is Saraswati Thakur, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Let me see if I have that. Uh, yes, this is Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Madhya Leela. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu meets, when he goes first time to Jagannath Puri, we know the story. He sees Jagannath, he falls in ecstasy, he falls down, he becomes, um, he loses consciousness, and Sarvam Bhattacharya takes him home, um, give him some prasad, and take care of his needs. But then Sarvam Bhattacharya, because he is the greatest Vedantist of that time in Jagannath Puri, he is guru of everybody in Jagannath Puri, Sarvam Bhattacharya. Incarnation of Brihaspati, the most learned. Um, and when he asks some of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu associates, that they should tell him about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So they told Chaitanya that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he was not, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had difficulty understanding that because he's a Vedantist. He was not a Bhakta at that particular point. So he started giving his explanation from Vedanta. And then he had some heated discussion with some of these Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associates. They were saying, you're offending Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know there is something going on behind the scene, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, again out of his magnanimous kindness, he approached Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and he said, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, you are my grandfather. And there was an age difference between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There's a big age difference, 50 year of age difference. He said, you're like my grandfather. You're taking care of me as a young sannyasi. You know I can, what are my needs? Here is the verse. Ami Balak Sannyasi. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself. He's telling Sarvam Bhattacharya. Now again, we as Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we say Chaitanya Mahaprabhu defeated Sarvam Bhattacharya. He defeated Prakashananda Saraswati. He defeated Keshav Kashmiri. But sometime we see with the glasses, with the chashma of Mahaprabhu's heart, then we don't see it's a defeat. It's such loving exchanges, no defeat, no fight, no criticism, no arguments, pure love, loving exchanges. So here is Mahaprabhu telling Sarvam Bhattacharya, he says, आमी बालक सन्यासी, आई एम ए वेरी यंग सन्यासी, भांड मंद नहीं जानी, I don't know what is good, what is bad. Actually, I have no knowledge of what is good and what is bad. Bhand mand nahi jani. Tomara ashraya nilu. I will take your shelter. Guru kari mani. I'm considering you, Sarvam Bhattacharya, I'm considering you as my Guru Dev. Ami balak sannyasi. Bhand mand nahi jani. Tomara ashraya nilu. Guru kari mani. And see another. Tomara sanga lagi morahin agaman sarva parakare karibe amiya palana. I have come here only to associate with you, Sarva Bhattacharya, and I am now taking shelter of you. Will you kindly maintain me, amiya palana, karibe, sarva prakare, from all sides, karibe, you do what? Amiya palana, my, you please maintain me, kindly maintain me in all respects. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a young sannyasi having exchanges, beautiful loving exchanges with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So this is his kindness. I'll go back to our original verse. E Chandra Surya Dui Parama Sadhya Jakatera Bhagya Gauda Karile Udaya. Uh, these two very kind moons, sun and moon, very kind. Dui Bhagavat and Bhakta. Dui, two kind of Bhagavat. One is Bhagavat Shastra, another is Bhagavat Bhakta. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually, in the role of a devotee Bhakta, and Nityananda Prabhu also both, they actually teaches us how to teach and apply the Shastra Bhagavatam by how kind we must be with whoever we meet. Either we meet a Vaishnava person, either we meet a Shevai person, or either we meet an Udasin person. In Kumbh Mela, you will meet these three personalities, and you might meet others who are not bhaktas yet of anybody, or Shaktas, devotee of Mother Durga Devi. Whoever we meet with that Param Sadhya, just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Prakashananda Saraswati, Keshav Kashmiri, and Ramananda Rai, and many, many more. So we will stop here. We can have 5-10 minutes discussion and we will end. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Any realization, any reflection, comments? This is your time to share. We have online very wonderful personalities, some Padam Mukhi Mataji, Pankaj, Anjana, Sachi Rani Mataji, Amritananda, my
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, how are you?
Anjana Parval. Yes, Mataji.
Very nice class, Prabhuji, after long.
Thank you so much for coming online. I was remembering you and Prabhuji that I haven't met both of you in some time now.
It's just like it's too much cold
Yeah,
and some viral we got, and we went to West Virginia. After that, like people were getting sick, so
I see.
couldn't. Yes, but still we were able to come to temple, but not like on a Sunday only or something like that. Somehow we missed.
Please take good rest and take care of yourself.
Also, the holiday season na, with the
Yeah.
family here and there.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Anybody
Prabhuji,
else? Any other comment?
Prabhuji, yes, you was giving like nice examples, explaining with the Mahakumbh example and that IIT Sadhu or Baba, that young boy. Even yes, I was like I saw a few of the short videos or reels. So some of his things, like the way he's trying to explain the shunya thing and the meditation part, some are aligning. Few things looks like his personal experience. He like bit like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So like what I was able to understand, like how to connect, with these classes and the way his condition is, how it happened so soon, and like some confusion is there, right? He spent some times at one ashram or he's doing some yoga and learning. Looks like he's missing our this online session class.
Yeah.
So,
No, he's on his path. He's on journey. So
yes.
Lord Shiva, he surrendered to the lotus feet of Lord Shiva. And one of our acharyas mentioned that if somebody really surrenders to Lord Shiva
He will come here.
uh, and ask Lord Shiva, this is mm, uh, what's the forgetting the story. Anyway, uh, some sannyasis when they were worshipping Lord Shiva, they asked. So Lord Shiva was very happy that please ask for a boon. And the sannyasis asked Lord Shiva. They said, uh, you know, you please tell us. You're Ashutosh. You please tell us what pleases you the most and give us that. Don't give us what we say, what we need, but just give us something that pleases you the most. So, whoever goes to the lotus feet of Lord Shiva and worship him and ask him, Lord Shiva, please give me something that what pleases you the most, then uh, that devotee is guided to the lotus feet of Lord Govinda um, in due course of time. So this wonderful devotee who has given his IIT in profession, everything, he's on a search journey. He's seeing many wonderful sadhus and gurus and taking instructions. So um, yes, one he will also get mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and other sadhus in our line.
Yes, actually, I was trying to say the same thing. Like I heard in few other classes also, and also I have seen very closely, and even my personal experience. If somebody is on bhakti path in some way, like whatever they learned from childhood, eventually, if they are doing very faithfully with all the love and concentration, they are coming to Krishna
Yes.
via Lord Ganesha or Lord Shiva. So this is what I was trying to say. Like,
Thank you. Thank you. That's good understanding. Very good understanding. Anybody else?
thank you, Prabhuji. Hare
We
Krishna.
5 more minutes. We can take one or more two comments, then we will end. Hare Krishna. आशीष प्रभु कनिका माता जी पद्ममुखी माता जी पंकज राधे कृष्णा बजना प्रभु Okay, if nobody wants to say anything, we will end here. Singeshwar Prabhu, are you there? Singeshwar Prabhu is also, I think, taking dinner.
He must be busy.
Yeah. So we will stop here.
Sorry, Guruji.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
back. We were looking for you.
Yes.
So we are ready to close. I was asking the devotees if they have any comments, but it seems like everybody is happy and they want to have their prasad, other things. So we can end here.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hare
Devotees.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. If there is no other comments or realization, reflections, let's conclude today's class. We'll continue this tomorrow. It's a beautiful section, beautiful, realization and understanding that we can have goes deep into the real subject matter. Thank you. Please continue to join. Nothing else. Let's pray together. Vancha kalpatarupasya. Kripa sindhu bhavacha. Sindhu bhavacha padidana pavanebhya. Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnavanda ki jai.
Jai.
Indra Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Ki jai. Ananda Gaudi Vaishnavanda ki jai.
Jai.
Gauri Premanandi. Hari
Hari
Hari.
Hari Bol.
Jai.
Jai.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna. Hare
Guruji.
Govind.
Thank you.
Krishna.
Thank you, Devakinandan Prabhu. Hari Bol Prabhu.
Krishna.
धन्यवाद प्रभु।
माता जी आप ठीक हैं? प्रभु जी ठीक हैं?
हाँ ठीक है प्रभु जी।
अच्छा, हेल्थ ठीक है ना? अभी कोल्ड है, थोड़ा ख्याल रखना।
या लास्ट टाइम तो अभी 2 दिन पहले हम नहीं आए, कल नहीं आए थे।
हाँ, कल मैं नहीं गया।
Usually every week.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Thank you so much for everything.
And you have explained very nicely with the 4 examples, so it was very pretty understood. So there was no question.
Yeah, I wanted to make more relatable than philosophy. So through these examples, we can understand the philosophy nicely. Caitanya Charitamrita is very close to my heart. That what brought me closer to ISKCON.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was reading many other things. So when I read Caitanya Charitamrita and heard lectures, then when my surrender was...
Have you studied in India, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
No. In India, I was reading more. I was more like a Prakashananda Saraswati. I was reading more, Vedantic stuff. But here when I came in touch with devotees, but still I had difficulty surrendering to just ISKCON and not to seeing anything else. So once I read Chaitanya Charitamrita, then I felt, especially the discussion you will hear later on between Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai, that discussion gave me 100% faith in our Gaudiya tradition. And there is nothing more to it in any other scriptures. So then I started looking for spiritual master. That was my turning point.
We already have discussed those things. All Swami, Prakashanand Swami, Sanatan Swami, we discussed that already before we started Chaitanya Charitra.
Right. Good. So you have a good background. So it's easy to, when now we talk about it, you can easily connect.
Right.
That's easy. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.